So we've just loaded into woods, and the main aim is to try to find some medical stuff for the barter, for the medical case. Now, we're level 16, 17 at this point. So we just got to push up to USEC camp and try to hit the medical side. Now, we got the furthest spawn over in outskirts, so we know that there's someone probably up there, and anyone coming out is probably going to move in left to right. Knowing that our left's clear, trying to slow down a little bit and just get some visual information before we push. And just speed this a little bit up. But the main aim here is to try to just slow down a little bit and stop being so fast, because every time I'm rushing and pushing, I'm getting killed. So to try to see if I can win some fights, and again, even if we see someone running out of this base, we're probably going to leave them alone because we've got a little objective to try to find barter items. Now, I am recording the audio after the raids happened, but at this point, I thought I heard something up here to my right, maybe hitting that stash over in that tower. So I'll just take a moment and just eye it out. So, with nothing heard, we're going to push forward and try to get a little look up ramp and see if we can see anyone over there. Now, we're just going to speed this up a little bit. Now, we didn't find anyone on the ramp, so I've decided to push in from their spawn. And this is why you've always got to be on your toes. Do glance up over at USEC, but the aim is to hit the barrel at the back. And that's kind of to gauge the players. Now, they did fuck me up here, so I decided to push back. I don't think they saw where I went, but we're going to do a full reset on this fight. Little did I know that that burst, I actually killed him through the trees. So, we're just going to push so that they can't hear where our coffin is if they do decide to aggressively push our last known position. And we're going to just take a knee, fully heal up, and then we'll work out the next approach, because that approach is now burnt in my mind. I can't push the same angle twice. We need to find a different angle on that. They might be clearing from their perspective to their right, thinking I flanked that way, trying to get another off angle on them. So, trying to be as unpredictable as possible. I'm gonna end up pushing over to the right side. So I'm just gonna speed this up as well. Now, with this airdrop, it makes it really good for covering my flank. So we're gonna just aggressively push around and try to see if we can get a different angle, maybe pointing inside the base, just in case they decide to pull inwards. Trying to not get too close here, and trying to catch them on surprise again. At the moment when I was running this raid, I saw two, I didn't see the third. Now, I'm on the mindset that there's two, potentially three, but as soon as I get two, I'm probably going to clear, because I would have heard some more sign that there's another one if I do get into a fight, is the mindset. So if I can look inside of the medical side of USEC, we should be able to clear it, hold out, maybe fix our arm, and have a little look. So I'm just going to pop up on these rocks and just have a little look over, see if I see anything. So I'm going to speed this up because I kind of hold this for a little while until I push forwards. So I'm hearing some grenades. At the moment, I'm thinking this is behind me. But thinking back, they're actually trying to clear me with grenades. They don't know I'm here at all. They've no idea I'm over here. It sounds like something big's popping up. So I'm trying to run down here whilst having something to somewhat cover my back. I hear them getting into another fight with someone, I'm not too sure. So I decide to just push up and hit the medical and then just dip if I can. Thinking that they've moved over to the scav tower. And at this point, I hear movement to my left. Now, again, I'm on the mindset that there's two. I've just killed one. That spot's now burnt. So I'm going to push all the way back and re-grab my original position where I was overlooking, thinking that they're going to try to push inside or maybe get an off flank on my right. So I'll be able to see the whole ramp coming up. And again, more grenades going off. He's trying to clear me very aggressively with the grenades. So I'm going to repack this mag. And then have another little peek over and cover where I've just shot from. At the moment, I thought that was a scav. So I go into pack a mag and just top up. Because he knows I'm over here now. And if you listen very carefully, you'll hear like a little jump or a drop or something. So, my understanding now is that both are dead. It's not until I got out of raid that I realised that I killed the first guy in the first volley that I fired at him. So, I end up fully looting this guy up, knowing that anything that anyone's bringing in here at the stage of the wipe right now, they're going to be massively outgearing what I have. Again, I've dropped my gun, knowing that it's insured, and going to go grab that guy's gun as well. So there were a snap to my right there, so I decided to just back off, thinking that there might have been a third. And try to reset. Again. I'm also conscious that my energy is real low at this point. So I decided to push back here to try to top my energy up so I don't run out mid-fire. But again, there were 3 in here, so he fully stripped this entire place. Every bit of food was gone. So I'm just going to speed this segment up as well. And now we've just ran out of energy. So the last ditch effort is to try to see if that guy that we first killed had some food on him. I'm going to have to risk it here because otherwise I'm never going to get out. I'm hoping that the guy that plinked at me has decided to grab another angle. I'll lose his body with all this chaos of getting out of energy as well. Now, I'm not the most experienced player at this game, but this were an enjoyable raid, and I managed to wipe a team out, so I felt quite proud of myself, so I wanted to share this. So I'm going to speed up now looting, and we'll push all the way to the end screen. So I'm rather low level at this point, so trying to get out, and it's going to be quite challenging with the wave restriction. My strength being quite low. But after many belly crawls, much time later, we finally managed to get out, and we got 3 of them. So yeah, thanks for joining me in this raid. It was a really enjoyable raid. I had a couple more like this as well that I've got recorded, so if you want to see them, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care.